Nothing. I just prepare. Listen. I don't know. I win. I just win.
Do you believe that you can stop Tyson Fury this time around?
I believe. Yes, I believe.
Oleksandr Usyk delivers a stern warning to Tyson Fury as their highly anticipated rematch approaches in just a couple of days. On the other end, Tyson Fury is in fight mode and beast mode ahead of his rematch with Oleksandr Usyk. He is looking forward to a tough fight that he plans to win, one where he will be destructive and spiteful in the ring.
But yeah, does that also mean you just haven't been caring about your appearance or anything like that? Just fully focused?
I'm just in fight mode, you know what I mean? I'm in beast mode. I'm looking forward to a good fight. A fight that I'm going to win in. And the fight that I'm going to be destructive and spiteful in.
Fury believes anyone can improve with dedication, as he's proven throughout his career. Critics once said he couldn't evolve, but through hard work and his partnership with Sugar Hill, he became a more aggressive and powerful puncher, knocking opponents out. Fury emphasizes that growth is possible for anyone willing to put in the effort.
Listen, everyone can be better, as we've seen. I've been better loads of times in fights than I was the first time around, so never underestimate anybody's ability to improve. They said I couldn't improve at all years ago. But I improved, got me boxing together and went in there and boxed all these people up, and then they said I couldn't come forward, and me and Sugar Hill got together and I've become a destructive punch, start knocking everyone out, and they'll say again, Usyk can't improve, but everyone can improve if they want to.
Fury questioned why people make excuses, saying Oleksandr Usyk earned his decision fair and square in their first fight. However, he warned Usyk won't face the same version of him in the rematch. Fury said he could finish the fight at any point, highlighting that he won round 12 on all scorecards and finished stronger than Usyk in the later rounds.
I don't know why people need to make excuses. I didn't do this and do that. And I've said fuck all. Listen, he got his decision, fair play to him. That's it. But if he thinks he's going to be fighting the same man, he's in for a real shock.
Have you got to make a dent early?
No dents needed. Any round I want to do it and I'll do him.
He comes on pretty strong late on.
So do I. I won round 12, didn't I? On all cards. So who finishes stronger? Me.
Oleksandr Usyk's promoter, Alex Krassyuk, said he cannot make a prediction for the rematch, stating that while he can analyze the fight, predicting the outcome is impossible. He described the matchup as a 50-50 situation, explaining that in such cases the result could go either way, leaving no clear certainty.
No, I cannot. I cannot give you a prediction because I'm not the one who can predict things. I can analyze them but not predict. For me, it's a 50-50, and when it's 50-50, the coin lands either even or you just have no idea.
Robert Garcia believes the first fight between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk was so competitive that the rematch could be just as good or even better. He considers it a 50-50 fight, noting that although Usyk won, it was still a tough bout for him. Garcia suggests that if Fury comes in better prepared or with a new strategy, he could even the score. He wouldn't be surprised if this leads to a trilogy with Anthony Joshua down the line.
Tell us what you think about the rematch.
The first fight was so good that the rematch is going to be as good or even better. I think it's a 50-50 fight. You know, even though Usyk pulled it off, it was still very tough for him. He had, it was an easy fight. So I think the rematch, if Tyson comes out maybe a little bit more better prepared or maybe a little different game plan, he might even pull it off. So it's a fight that I wouldn't be surprised if we see three fights, a trilogy.
However, coming to Oleksandr Usyk, the undefeated heavyweight champion shared his thoughts on his upcoming rematch, stating that he believes he can demolish the Gypsy King again in the rematch. He emphasized that he isn't focused on anything except winning on December 21st.
Nothing. I just prepare. Listen. I don't know. I win. I just win.
Do you believe that you can stop Tyson Fury this time around?
I believe. Yes, I believe.
Oleksandr Usyk said he isn't expecting anything specific from Tyson Fury in their rematch. He stated that he is ready for everything, emphasizing that both fighters will likely bring changes to the ring, given their familiarity with each other. Usyk added, "We'll see on December 21st.
I don't know. I'm ready for everything. If Tyson different, yes, Tyson will be different. Me too. Because we know each other, but I'll see it's 21st December.
When asked if winning the upcoming fight would leave no opponents for him to face, Oleksandr Usyk said he plans to continue boxing and training. He mentioned the possibility of taking a 3-4 month break to rest and spend time playing football with his team, but then returning to the boxing gym. When pressed on whether there are more fights left for him, Usyk simply said that he doesn't know.
I'm gonna continue boxing. I'm gonna continue training. Maybe I take rest 3-4 months. Yeah, I wanna play with my team Polissa. Yeah, then I'm back boxing gym.
Who else is there for you to fight?
I don't know.
Eddie Hearn expressed his support for Tyson Fury, citing his British roots and personal admiration for him. Having spent time with Fury and his team, including Spencer, he'd love to see Fury win, as it would set up a massive fight with Anthony Joshua. However, Hearn admitted that while Fury could win, it's hard to confidently back him against Oleksandr Usyk, acknowledging Usyk's immense skill.
I want Fury to win because one, he's British. Two, I actually like him. I hung around with them guys a little bit. Spencer, fond of him and the team, and I'd love to see him do it. And of course, if he beats him, the Tyson Fury fight becomes huge with AJ. I just can't see how anyone could confidently pick Fury to win this fight. Can he do it? Yes, but you can't back against Usyk.
Frank Warren expressed strong confidence in Tyson Fury, calling their first fight an incredible clash between the two best heavyweights of the 21st century. He felt Fury had a slight edge in the split decision and believes the rematch will come down to who can exploit the other's weaknesses. With both fighters now aware of each other's strengths, Warren is confident that Fury will capitalize on Usyk's vulnerabilities to win.
I fancy Tyson in a big way. The first fight was an unbelievable fight for me. It was the two best heavyweights of the 21st century fighting each other, and they gave a tremendous performance, split decision. I thought there was a fag paper in it, and this time round, I think the fact that they've shared a ring together, the fact they know each other's strengths and weaknesses, it's going to be who can exploit them, who knows who can capitalize on what they feel the other guy's weaknesses are, and I think that'll be Tyson.
Malik Scott predicts that Usyk will secure a stoppage victory, but acknowledges that Tyson Fury's quick and aggressive start added a level of unpredictability. Despite this, Scott believes Usyk's speed, style, and determination will prove too much for Fury. He points out that the most effective punches are the ones a fighter doesn't see coming, and Usyk's ability to capitalize on such openings has been a key factor. The punch that hurt Fury was a blindside shot, highlighting Usyk's skill in finding openings.
I predicted Usyk for the stoppage the last fight, but I also, when Tyson came in lighter, I was like, oh, maybe a little bit more interesting now. I just think Usyk is too stubborn. His speed is too stubborn. I just think his style is too stubborn for Fury to put up with. And I think the punches that hurt you the most are the punches you can't see. And most of the time, Usyk is hurting guys. It's with the shot they don't see. You don't have to be a hard puncher to get guys in trouble. And Usyk has a good understanding of that, because the shot that he actually hurt Tyson with, it was a blindsided shot. It was blindsided, the ones that come from around here. So it's just one of those things. It was good.
Adam Booth points out that Fury is a highly skilled fighter with a strong team behind him that will ensure every move is calculated. Booth shares his enthusiasm for the rematch and looks forward to seeing how Fury's strategy will unfold against Usyk.
Usyk versus Fury 2, Tyson says he's got to be heavier for the rematch. I feel like that's the right way, heavier. Fury might be able to turn what was a close defeat into a victory.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably just one element of it. It's not just about being heavier. It's how you go about applying that. And Tyson's a very clever fella. He's got a clever team around him. So whatever they do, there's going to be a method to that madness, and I'm looking forward to seeing that one as well.
Liam Smith said he picks Tyson Fury to win, but he's not sure about the rounds. He mentioned that his opinion might change in the week leading up to the fight, depending on what he sees from both fighters. He also said he's not just agreeing with anyone or trying to please anyone. He's curious to see how the last fight affects both Fury and Usyk.
I picked Fury first time rounds. I really don't know, honestly. My opinion might change fight week when I see a little bit more of them. But at this minute in time, no, I can't even. I don't honestly. I've never been like that either. I'm not being an ass kisser sitting on the fence either. I really don't know what pick. Be interested to see how much the last fight stuck out to both of them. yeah, it's a good one.
American actor Sylvester Stallone believes the rematch between Fury and Usyk will be an exciting clash. He describes Fury as a giant with smooth, powerful movements, and Usyk as a smart and resilient fighter. Stallone compares the fight to a battle of strength versus skill, like two storms colliding. He says the bout is about proving dominance rather than simply winning a belt, and predicts a Fury victory this time.
The Fury-Usyk rematch is going to be electric. Fury, the towering titan with moves like a heavyweight ballet. Then Usyk, the relentless tactician, sharp as a scalpel. It's brains versus brawn, heart versus guts, a clash of wills. Fury's power meets Usyk's precision like two storms colliding. They've danced this dance before, but this time it's not about belts, it's about legacy, about proving who's the ultimate warrior. They'll go toe-to-toe, punch for punch, but I predict Fury wins this time out.
Duke McKenzie said in heavyweight boxing, one punch can change everything. He thinks Fury could win if he lands a big punch and knocks Usyk out, but it is very unlikely. McKenzie said Usyk has never been hurt badly except for a low blow, when Fury hurt him before Usyk covered it up well. McKenzie believes Usyk is too smart and would learn from any mistakes.
Oh, listen, this is heavyweight boxing. As I was once told, you're one punch from disaster, one punch from victory. But that only really applies to heavyweights, and I'll apply it in this particular fight. Of course Fury could win the fight. He could find he throws a haymaker and knocks Usyk out, but it's highly unlikely. Very highly unlikely. Usyk doesn't go down unless it's a low blow. I've never seen anybody have him rocked and really hurt. And the one time Tyson Fury did have him hurt, the true professional that Usyk is, he managed to disguise it and cover it up so that Fury couldn't maintain the onslaught. You see what I mean? He's too smart for that.
Dave Sani believes that Fury can improve by focusing on his fitness and cutting down on showboating. While showboating is a contributing factor, Sani emphasizes that it isn't the only issue. He suggests that improved fitness could be a major advantage for Fury in the rematch.
But hey, look, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. Can Fury get fitter? I think so. Can Fury stop showboating? I think so. Can Usyk get better? I don't know.
It's simple as just the showboating, and that's the...
This will be a question that I pose to him. Is this just literally a case of you not showboating? I don't think it is. I think he'll need to be fitter as well. I think that's one of the things, to just be fitter.
Dean White shared his perspective on the upcoming rematch, expressing confidence that Tyson Fury can do enough to secure victory. He suggested that Fury should focus on returning to his previous approach, boxing on the front foot and pushing Oleksandr Usyk back. White emphasized that this strategy could be the key for Fury to come out on top in the highly anticipated bout.
Do you think Fury could do enough to turn the tide? Because he did look good in that, yeah.
I think he can do enough, man. I think he needs to go back to what he was doing, try and box on the front foot and push him back.
Darren Till predicts that Tyson Fury will win the rematch, but acknowledges that Usyk remains a dangerous and highly skilled opponent. Till believes Fury's victory could likely lead to a third fight between the two, and describes the rematch as an exciting and highly anticipated clash.
But I do think Tyson wins in the rematch. I think he's going to get him in the rematch. I don't know why, and I think that's going to set up for a third fight. So I've got Tyson, but I'm not counting out Usyk. He's a master operator. He's fucking so good. They're going to be an interesting fight. Can't wait for it, to be honest with you.
Dave Coldwell emphasized that the rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk depends on who has more left in the tank. He pointed out that both fighters are at a stage in their careers where they've endured tough bouts. Usyk, who started as a cruiserweight, has always had challenging fights due to his physically demanding style, and moving up to heavyweight while giving away size and weight only adds to the toll.
I don't know. I still say I think it's down to who's got what left. I think they're both at that stage in their career now where they've had hard fights. Even you got to remember, Usyk as a cruiserweight was having hard fights. It was because his style requires a lot of effort in each fight. There's a lot going off physically. So that takes a lot out of you. And then when he steps to the heavyweight and he's giving away natural size, natural weight, the shots, they have more of an effect.
Coldwell also noted that the physical demands of heavyweight boxing take a greater toll on the body. At 37 or 38 years old, Usyk has had a hard career, and it's uncertain how much he has left. Fury, too, has endured his own battles, particularly the intense trilogy with Deontay Wilder, where he faced heavy punishment, especially in the third fight, which was an exhausting and brutal contest.
So it's going to be a tough, it's going to be tough on the old body, and at 37, 38, it's a tough career he's had, and you don't know what he's got left. Tyson Fury, he's had
his last few fights, where, you know, you got to think the Deontay Wilder trilogy, all right, the second one was fully in control, but the third one, he was getting bounced around, up and down, both of them. It was just an unbelievable fight.
Paul Smith suggested that Tyson Fury might retire following his next fight, as a potential matchup with Anthony Joshua may no longer capture the public's interest. He acknowledged Oleksandr Usyk as the favored fighter, but pointed out that Fury could still secure an unexpected win.
I think it could be his last fight, regardless of what he does. If he wins, he could retire in the ring and be done, because I think the AJ fight's gone. I don't think anyone would want to see that now, with all due respect to both of them, in my opinion, but I think it's Usyk's fight to lose. I think Usyk's proven he's number one in the division now, with a lot, especially that given how well Dubois done. So it's Usyk's to lose, but it's not by all means a foregone conclusion. You know, I think Usyk is the favourite. I think Usyk would possibly do it, but wouldn't be surprised if Fury did it.
Carl Froch told Casino.org that based on their careers so far, he believes the fight is Oleksandr Usyk to lose. He stated, "The first fight was a close one, or at least it was very close until Fury got knocked down in round 9. It's going to be interesting. Usyk is 37. He's older than Fury, but he lives life. It's not the age of the fighter, but the miles on clock. Fury has more miles on the clock, having had 3 tough fights against Deontay Wilder. Then he was on the floor against Francis Ngannou." He then revealed exactly how he sees the fight going. He added, "I'd predict a Usyk win, probably on points. I couldn't rule out the late stoppage, because if Fury does go for it, as he suggests he will, he could gas out towards the end of the fight. It would be great for British boxing if Fury could win it, as then we might even see a third fight. It's just an incredibly tough ask for him." Adam Smith highlighted the unpredictability of heavyweight boxing, suggesting the rematch could see knockdowns or even a stoppage. While acknowledging that many might favor Oleksandr Usyk after the first fight, he emphasized Tyson Fury's strengths, particularly his exceptional footwork. Smith also raised an important question: whether Fury can return to his best form and fully capitalize on his advantages.
Could Fury get a knockdown this time? Could Fury get a stoppage? Could Usyk even get a stoppage? Or, as most people think, will it go the distance? And which way will the judges feel? I think it's close. It's a close one to call. I think probably the majority will go with Usyk just because he won the first fight. But Fury has got so many advantages too. I think one thing that could come into play is Fury's legs. What is still left there with Tyson Fury? Is he as good as he once was? Can he be as good again?
Antonio Tarver suggested that Tyson Fury needs a fresh approach in his rematch against Usyk, stressing the importance of winning to safeguard his position. He believes a victory could pave the way for a trilogy, giving fans the chance to witness the rivalry evolve, and proposed that with the right adjustments, Fury could achieve back-to-back wins.
I think we have to see something different. You know what I mean? If Tyson Fury want to really, save, not saying his legacy, but save where he's at right now today, he has to win that rematch. Vitally important that he flip the table on Usyk and make sure we have a trilogy so we can truly see, you know what I mean? Maybe Tyson win back-to-back fights.
Ricky Hatton highlighted the need for Fury to make better use of his height, reach, and weight in the rematch, pointing out that he failed to exploit these advantages in their first meeting, allowing Usyk to take control. Hatton advised Fury to stand firm, land heavy shots, and assert his physical superiority. He also stressed the importance of having one clear and consistent voice in Fury's corner for focused and effective direction.
I think impose his height, impose his reach, impose his weight difference. I mean, all the advantages he has, he didn't use last time. When he allowed, the smaller man, and it's a good little man, isn't he? He's a good small man. But I think he allowed the smaller man to bully him around the ring. I'd be a bit inclined to hold my feet, hit him hard, use the weight advantage, use the reach advantage, use the height advantage that I don't think he used last time, and just have one voice in the corner.
Mark Tibs advised that Tyson Fury should control the center of the ring, keep Usyk on the back foot, and focus on landing his straight right hand before following up with the uppercut. He noted that Fury had success in their first fight, but allowed Usyk to get back into it with a left cross. Tibs stressed that Fury needed to win the final round to secure a win or draw, emphasizing that staying aggressive and sticking to his game plan would be key to victory in the rematch.
Well, Fury's got to get Usyk... Really, he's got to hold the centre with him and get him on his back foot as much as he can. And he's got to get the straight right hand off before the right uppercut. In my opinion, straight one beats the uppercuts. And he's got to front hand him and back him up, lift him up, bomb. He was doing really, really well, Tyson, and let him back in. And Usyk got his left cross off, being a southpaw. He got it off, and I was like, oh. No, it could go downhill, and it did a little bit for Fury. He needed to win that last round, like, big. Yeah, to get a draw or the win.
Johnny Nelson discussed the rematch between Tyson Fury and Oleksandr Usyk, stating that if Fury doesn't change his approach, the result will likely be the same as the first fight. He explained that Usyk now has a clear blueprint for beating Fury, knowing he can hurt him and has the speed, sharpness, and boxing ability to succeed. Usyk, coming in around the 15-stone mark, understands he has the advantage in certain areas and knows what to expect from Fury.
If Tyson Fury doesn't change anything like he keeps saying he's not, then the result will be exactly the same. If Tyson Fury... The problem is, Usyk now has a blueprint for beating Tyson Fury. But Usyk now knows, he doesn't think, now knows he can hurt Tyson Fury. Now knows he's a bit faster, a bit sharper, he can get away with certain things. He knows this. Usyk was coming in around the 15-stone bracket, and so he knows he has the speed, he has the power, and he has the boxing ability to beat him.
Nelson emphasized that for Fury to win, he must drastically alter his tactics. He believes Fury is a better fighter overall, but Usyk is the better boxer. The key, according to Nelson, is for Fury to make things uncomfortable for Usyk, even getting a little dirty and staying close to the bone to disrupt his rhythm. If Fury repeats the same approach from the first fight, he will lose, regardless of his weight.
He knows what to expect. So the second time around, unless Tyson Fury changes drastically, and I still believe Tyson Fury has a beating of it, I think he chose the wrong tactics. I think what they probably worked on was the wrong thing. Tyson's a better fighter, Usyk's a better boxer. They can both fight and they can both box. One is better at the other one than the other. So how does it? It's about measuring it out. You know, Tyson's got to box him, be a little dirty, play close to the bone, make him feel uncomfortable, get him complaining. He's got to do that. He's got to change it up. If he does exactly the same thing he did in the first place, he loses. It doesn't matter what weight he comes in at.
Matt Macklin described the upcoming fight as captivating, stressing the significance of strategy due to both fighters' intelligence. He pointed out that each will review their past performances, making it fascinating to see who can outperform the other.
As much as it'll be fascinating, really, to see how that fight is won and lost. I think tactics will be so. I mean, the key in any fight, but I think in this one really will be, particularly because they're both so clever, and they'll both be analysing their performances, what they did well, what they didn't do well, what the opponent did well, and everything. And then it'll be fascinating to see who can outdo the other.
So what are your thoughts on this? Share your thoughts in the comment section and make sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed the video.